Namaste, dear yogis. Yoga Steps is here for you today with the wonderful practice of Shavasana. So we are first going over the props you need for Shavasana or the alternatives you can use. Then we're just moving a little bit and then we're just diving into a nice, long, relaxed Shavasana where I'm guiding you in the first time and I'm just leave you into stillness for the second part of Shavasana. If you have a yoga bolster, you can use it to support your legs. And don't worry if you don't have one of those yoga bolsters. You can use 2 blankets like I have here. So I just place the blankets on top of each other and then you just fold it a little bit in and then you can just roll 2 blankets up and then you have an alternative you can use instead of the roll. It's not so thick, so if you want to have it a little bit more supportive for your leg, you want to fold it one more time and then place it in front of you again, fold it once and then you're rolling it up and now you see you have, it's a little bit smaller still, but it's more supportive, so you can play around with the blankets. Pause maybe the video and just set your blankets up, or maybe you have a yoga bolster. If you don't have a yoga bolster or you don't have enough blankets, you can bring your legs up as a couch. I would prefer maybe a bed. Just make sure when you bring your legs up that you have a 90-degree angle. So your lower legs are resting on the bed and you have a 90-degree angle from your upper body to your legs and from the upper legs, your thighs, to your lower legs. So there's really, your legs are not up like this or too far down like this. So sometimes the bed is fine, sometimes a couch is fine, sometimes even a chair. So you just want to make sure that the heart, the hips and the head, they are on one level. And you also need either an eye pillow, if you have an eye pillow. If you don't have an eye pillow, just use a small bath towel. And for the head support, you can use a beach towel. And you just want to fold it. You bring it onto the floor and you want to make it nice and flat so there are no wrinkles in it. And you're also going to fold it once and then you make a roll. You're just rolling it around about halfway so it looks like this. Place this all to the side and come on your back. I'm just pushing everything out of the way here. And lie flat on the floor. Have your legs bent. Your knees are pointing up to the ceiling. Your palms are facing down towards the floor. I always like to move my body a little bit before I'm heading into Shavasana to get all the tension and the spots they're feeling a little bit tight so I can move them away. We're starting with lifting the arms with the inhalation and exhale, bring your arms back down. Inhale to lift your arms and exhale, lower your arms back down. Do this a few more times. Move your arms together with your breath. And just notice what do you feel? What do you notice? What's happening in your lower back when you're lifting your arms up and down? You don't want to go too far up. So you don't want to have your arms lifted and your upper back is really arching away from the floor. So in this case, you don't want to bring your arms all the way back. It's touching the floor. And you also can play with the width of your arms. So you can open the arms a little bit more when you're lifting your arms up. Maybe it makes it a little bit easier on your shoulders. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Now Keep your arms alongside your body. I'm bringing my arms out to the side so you can see the area, the lower back. We are mobilizing now. We do a pelvic curl, releasing the lower back and the SI joint. So I want you with your inhalation to lift your lower belly or your belly area up towards the ceiling, but keep the end of your spine on the floor. With your exhale, push the lower back into the floor. Now you want to lift a little bit, curl your tailbone. Inhale to arch your lower back a little bit more. Exhale, bring your lower back down and lift and curl your tailbone. So keep going back and forth. Feel the massage you are giving this lower back area here. And you can do small movements. You can do the movements a little bit bigger. So this totally depends on how your lower back feels. Exhale, bring your lower back down, curl the tailbone a little bit. Inhale, lift the lower back away from the floor. One more time. And then release and come back to neutral. Now we're doing the swaying movement of the hips. To do this, I want you to bring your lower back down towards the floor. Lower your lower back down. It's a very gentle, you don't want to pull your belly in really harsh and push it hard in. So it's just like your lower back is touching the floor. Now you lift your right hip towards your right armpit and you lower your right hip back down. You lift your left hip towards your left armpit and down. Your lower back remains on the floor all the time. Exhale, lift your hip. Exhale, down. And you're alternating from side to side, lifting the hip towards the armpit using your oblique muscles, while your lower back remains on the floor all the time. With your exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one. And come back to neutral, release. Your arms are still alongside your body, your palms facing down. Your heels are in a line with your sit bones, and we're doing a bridge flow. So you want to push your feet into the floor, you want to push your shoulder blades into the floor, and you lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And you slowly come down with your exhale. In order to push your feet, push your shoulders, lift your hips up, and exhale down. Really keep on pushing your feet, pushing the shoulders to lift the hips up and down. Next time when you come up, I want you to think about you reaching with your feet towards your toes to bring a little bit more length into your front body. So push your feet, push your shoulders, lift up, and while reaching with your knees towards your toes or like to the end of your yoga mat and all the way down. Next time I want you to bring your awareness towards your belly muscles, your butt muscles. So I want to push the feet, push the shoulders. You come up very gentle, squeeze your butt muscles and lift up and come all the way down. Notice how your muscles of the back here working to bring you into bridge pose and down. Last one, push your feet, push your shoulders, your knees are reaching, your butt muscles are active, and all the way down. Straightening your leg, and one leg and the other leg. Bring your arms up for a moment, and just feel yourself open and ready for Shavasana. Bend one leg, and bend the other leg. Bring one arm down and the other arm down, roll over one side. And slowly come up. So we can set up together for your Shavasana. Remember, you can use either the blanket roll or you can use your yoga bolster. You want to bring it under your knees and you want to have your heels on the floor. If your heels are up, you can use a cushion. Place it so you really feel that the heels, that your feet and the weight of your feet and your weight of your legs is supported. Then you take the blanket roll, and I think it's maybe a little bit too much. So it's not big, it's just a very gentle, subtle support for the back of your neck. So you just want to have the blanket roll, feel this bony part where your neck meets your scalp, and just beneath this area you want to have the blanket. So it's not pushing towards your neck, it's not lifting your neck up, it's just you're feeling a little bit supportive, the gap between the floor and the neck. So come down and make sure that this blanket roll is in the upper area of your neck and it's not pushing into your neck. It's just you're feeling there's a little bit of support. And what's also happening naturally or by helping with the blanket roll or the towel roll is your chin tucks naturally a little bit. And that's it. You can use the eye pillow or the smaller towel to cover your eyes. I really would just suggest to do this. For Shavasana, you want to look for 3 things. Darkness, stillness, and that you're being warm. Right now we have pretty warm in Tuscaloosa, so I don't need a blanket, but it's really nice if you're being on the floor for a while. It can get a little bit chilly, so what I always do, I'm always covering my feet or putting on some socks or just using a really thin blanket to cover myself. So your legs are supported, your heels are supported either by the floor or by a pillow. This towel, or if you're using a small blanket roll, is supporting your neck and not pushing into your neck. Your eyes are covered either with a small towel or an eye pillow. And the only thing to do for you is to relax, to do nothing. Allow yourself to be in this moment. Just notice how you feel in these first moments of being still. Notice your breath. And check in if you want to change anything. Do you need more support? Do you maybe have to change the position of one of the props you're using a little bit? Trust your body here. Trust the wisdom of your own body so you can relax and remain still. Now bring your awareness to your feet. I'll give you a statement, a few words. You just can listen to my words and let the action follow after I said the words. Or you can repeat the statement silently for yourself. With your awareness towards your feet, the statement is, my feet are heavy and warm and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Now feel your legs. My legs are warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Notice your hips and pelvis. My hips and pelvis are heavy and warm and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel the lower part of your torso, your lower belly, your lower back. My lower belly and lower back are heavy and warm and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel your arms and hands. My arms and hands are warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel your upper back, shoulder blades. My shoulders and shoulder blades are warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Notice your chest. My chest is warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Notice your neck. My neck is warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel your scalp and forehead. My scalp and forehead are warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Notice your eyebrows and the area between your eyebrows, your eyes. The whole area around my eyes is warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel your jaw muscles. My jaw muscles are warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Feel your whole body on the floor, still, warm, supported. My whole body is warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. My whole body is warm and heavy and deeply relaxed. I am at peace. Remain here in stillness until you hear the sound of my singing bowl. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Slowly start to lengthen your breath. Deepen your inhalation and your exhalation. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Or maybe you're taking a deep inhale through your nose and a nice long exhale through your mouth. Notice how your body is wakening up just by using a deeper breathing. And while you're still breathing in and breathing out a little bit longer, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You maybe want to point and flex your ankles, maybe do some circles. Also, maybe you want to circle your wrists. Interlace your hands and lift your arms up to the ceiling. Any stretch that feels right for you. Slowly take your hands to the cover you have on your eyes. Remain with your eyes closed and just take your eye cover to the side. Keep your eyes closed and just keep on stretching. Any kind of movement that feels right in your body. Very slowly bend one leg and position the foot on the support you've built for your legs and let the other foot follow. You turn towards your left side. Allow your legs to fall to the left and just allow the rest of your body to follow. You can use this towel blanket you had to support your head. Pull your knees in a little bit closer towards your chest. Stay here. And just notice, how are you feeling now? Can you still feel this stillness in your body and mind? This peace, the relaxation. Slowly use your top arm and guide yourself back up into a seat. You can take something to elevate your hips, sit a little bit higher and then cross your legs. Just sit just for a short moment. Don't rush into whatever you want to do next. So you can be aware of what have changed just by doing this little movements in the beginning and this long period of stillness. Place one hand on your heart and place the other hand on top. Doesn't matter which hand first. Just bow your head And I just want you that you are saying silently 3 times to yourself, thank you. Thank you for making this time to just be still, to give your body the time to pause, to give your mind the time to pause, to reconnect to yourself. Place your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you very much for practicing this Shavasana with me together. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can sure do any kind of my other videos before you're doing this long Shavasana if you have the time. But just do this Shavasana once a day or even each second day. It's so important for our body to have the time to heal, to balance. So you're feeling healthy and relaxed and you're getting out of this fight and flight and into this parasympathetic rest and digest. Thank you very much. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. If you have questions, type your questions and let me know. I would love to hear from you. Namaste.